to you, but we share it the same. I ain't sorry, even though I'm happy. Feeling guilty every time you come near me, but I can't spend time living someone's life that ain't my own. I'ma lose my mind. Now I need flex in my wax, money stacks. Don't be mad if I never ever choose to call you back.
We were so spoiled by the Lakers of the 80s. We dominated along with the Boston Celtics and the Detroit Pistons. You know, we were the teams of the 80s. Then along comes the 90s, and this guy, Michael Jordan, who dominates the league by himself. There wasn't a Larry Bird to you know, his magic. It was Michael Jordan versus the NBA. When Michael Jordan...
Well, Brent, the season is rolling on, just around the midpoint. For teams really struggling, what's the locker room like right now?
Yeah, it's a tough situation, BA, when you're just trying to find some footing. You would think by 25 or 30 games in, these roles would have been established, but coaches are still trying to find answers to get some consistency out of what's available to them, because you expect that from one another.
So a look at our starters for the Wizards. In the middle, it's Porzingis with Kuzma by his side. At the 2 and the 3 are Beal and Avdia, and it's Goodwin in at the 1. So it's the Warriors now, with All-Star Weekend coming up fast. The field for the three-point contest has been announced. Good to see MP will be taking part.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, you want players that raise the excitement, and a lot of fans were clamoring for MP. Good job by the league to give him a spot.
Kuzma, left side. Knocks it loose, and stolen by Green. And here's the fast break. A deep 3 from MP. Offline with a 3. Kuzma with the ball. Now Wiggins defending. Kuzma, that's good.
Kuzma absorbing contact, focusing on the rim, and why not get the finish?
Right side Curry. Pass to Wiggins. Now here's Wiseman. MP with it. From behind the arc. Porzingis grabs the board.
Kind of a ticky-tack foul there, but you have to be aware that's how the refs are going to blow the whistle tonight.
First team foul.
And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. On the mark with the 15-footer.
There are nights where Porzingis really looks like he could hit from anywhere. This time it's in the mid-range.
Wiggins outside. Pass to MP. Wiggins left side. Back to MP. 6 on the shot clock. Again, MP missing. The Wizards have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. For the Wizards, trading Russell Westbrook to the Lakers was a great move, Brent.
Well, it's an idea about trying to go a different direction, and cleared a ton of cap space. They got a lot of depth. They got first-round picks out of that. So the best part of the deal really might be Kyle Kuzma and what's developing here with him in his game. I saw him find his form, and he looks like a keeper.
Now here's Curry, and you look at the numbers, currently around 22.5 points a game.
That's a go-to shot for Stephen Curry, ready to shoot as soon as that ball touched his fingertips.
Here's Goodwin. That one falls, coming off Beal's feed.
There's a touch of artistry to the floater. Takes feel as much as skill.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, and in close games like this one, BA, you need toughness. Guys who will run to the fight and get after it.
The defense has all eyes on Stephen. He exploits that with a dish.
Pass to Goodwin. Here's Porzingis. And here's Kuzma over Green. Rebounded by Green.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Here's Avdia. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Pass to Goodwin. Back to Avdia. Beal from outside. And it's Wiseman with the rebound. The Warriors leading. They've been taking care of business.
Especially at the offensive end, where they've been totally in sync.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And I think Andrew Wiggins is a great example of how positions have changed. Came into the league playing a lot of the 2. Now we see him at times playing a bunch at the 4.
And for Wiggins, he'll play the stretch 4 at times. Grant, he's extremely versatile.
And B.A., that shows just how the game has evolved. Wiggins is a traditional small forward, but we've seen that push to small ball, shifting Andrew to the 4 and even the 5 during stretches.
And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
That's a whistle he did not want to hear. His second foul, and we're not even out of the first quarter.
Kispert's checked in for Avdia. Wiggins outside. Back to MP. Stolen. Here we go, all alone. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
One thing I like about Corey Kispert is that he decided to do all 4 years in college, something you just don't see very often.
And for some players, coming to the NBA early is a better route.
Well, B.A., I would tell you it usually is. But for Corey Kispert, he stayed the 4 years. He wanted to develop. He wanted to be a higher pick in the draft. He wanted to make sure he came in to plant his feet in the right spot. And that experience in college is going to benefit him.
Now here's Curry. He had 25 points in his last game. Just 4 to shoot. Let's go with a 3. And Andrew Wiggins gets the 3.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Pass to Goodwin. Here's Kispert. Here's Goodwin. He chipped in with 13 points in his last game. Shoots over Wiseman. That one rolls around and rims out. Golden State has gone 3 of 6 shooting from beyond the arc. Oh, didn't think that was going in. Curry's got 8 points.
This small advantage is starting to snowball.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
Back to Beal. Pass to Porzingis. The shot off that time. And Golden State will come the other way. A tough loss coming against the Lakers in their last game played.
It's a fine line between playing with urgency and being out of control. And they crossed that line.
Well, you can do a couple things with turnovers. They committed too many, and then they didn't force enough. So a tough go in that category.
And so Curry nails both of them. Well, Brett, not many players love the grind of the game like Stephen Curry.
Well, when you get to a point, B.A., where you're practicing and you only count the makes if it's a swish, and you count it as a miss when you hit the rim, attention to detail like that gives you all-time greats like Steph Curry.
Washington has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Beal outside. Pass to Kispert to end the run. Rebounded by Green.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And Grant, so much young talent for the Warriors. Many said they should trade for veterans, but they resisted.
And they won a title anyways. I mean, with the salary cap perhaps their greatest obstacle, having contributors on cost-controlled rookie contracts sure helps.
That free throw no good.
After a couple of injury-plagued seasons where they missed the playoffs, The Warriors have returned to their winning ways, and just how impressive has that been?
Right, and getting Klay Thompson back has been a major factor for their renewed success.
Well, there's no doubt how vital Klay is to this team, but you got to give credit to their overall depth. I don't think Klay was fully healthy last year at any point, so he's coming in stronger. This roster still feels like strength in numbers is in effect.
Here's Goodwin, providing this team some offensive stability. A little over 10 points a game. Shoots over Curry. And again, Washington, no good. The Warriors have got 6 of 10 attempts to fall. Kicks it out to MP. Three-pointer. And the Warriors miss again.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
Beal's got room. Gets an open look and hits it.
Beal is a star and a top-shelf scorer, so that jumper is as pure as it gets.
And here's Curry for 3. Oh, he gets it to go. So far, he can't miss. He's 4 for 4.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Here's Kispert. In his last outing, 8 points for him. Kuzma, the pass to Beal. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Kispert. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws from him. That's on James Wiseman.
Heady play to stop that easy.
Golden State has got 6 of 11 threes to go in this game. All right, this is how the floor looks for the Wizards starting in the second. Avdia and Kuzma, they make up the forwards. Then it's Kristaps Porzingis. Then there's Bradley Beal, and it's Goodwin in at the point.
Thanks.
And so it's Golden State winning this one. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave them a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
Get a drummer song, get a drummer song, get a drummer song. I am gonna stun if I wanna stun. I remember I was troublesome, now I'm number one. I'm a one of one, I'm a one of one. Get a drummer song if you wanna feel. I don't even really wanna deal. This is 100 mil and now everybody wanna feel, but ain't gotta play. We Mr. Yamazam, I'm a hologram. You might have made a team, but gotta start on the bench. I know that I'm Japanese, but you should pardon my French. Instead of pardoning kings who make you martyrs of men, I guess American dreams don't seem to start at the end. Everybody get your roll on, get your stroll on. I be bonding with my protons like we Voltron. I can't pick up the phone, dog, when the roll call, but you know about the show, dog. Yeah, it goes on. Get a drum song. Get a drummer song, drummer song, drummer song, drummer song.
When we could be superstars, we've been rather wrecking cars.
Hey, bro, is that Jambo?
What is at stake for us? Kicking up cameras. Yeah, we could be superstars, but I'm pretty sure our time is up. And so we settle off the spinning tops.
Say you my be your nobody gonna play with you when I'm with you. Go against any like skeet all dirt on bitches. I put it in for you, I spin for you. Whatever you with, I'm with it. How you gon' cross the rockin' with you? I got you lit in the city. I've been multitasking, rapping and being the daddy to my little children. I've been spinning on business and spinning and spinning and spinning until I'm dizzy. I do all the you ain't never step of help with none of you. You doing a lot of capping, watch when I catch them. We could have been superstars. Remember when we were you switched like a my you we could have been superstars. Can't help it now I'm reminiscing. Remember when we were your distance, cause you switch like a track hard with the kid. When I slide, bet I'm on my when I'm outside, so them ran down. I knew the was fake.
A lot of focus on the guard matchup tonight, Greg. Both these teams rely on their backcourts to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. You'll see Wiggins and Green play in the forward spots. MP is out there with Stephen Curry. And it's Wiseman in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Just great awareness from Curry. So good at reading the floor and finding his open teammates.
And Wall kicks to George. Inside. Beyond the arc. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
First team foul.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt. Well, in spite of the critics and the injuries, Paul George continues to produce one of the league's truly elite players.
And he's good on the second. And you mentioned the injuries for Paul George. Let's see, GA, the broken leg, shoulder surgeries, last season a torn elbow ligament.
And I'm sure there are a few others, Kevin. But give him credit. To battle through and maintain his greatness tells you something about his competitive will.
Now here's Leonard after the miss from Stephen Curry. Here's Zubats. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist.
And how about that find by Leonard to a wide-open shooter? He's only getting better at seeing those gaps.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Outside, George. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. To the paint. Here's Batum. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And a high percentage look there is what Batum was after. He goes inside and makes it happen.
Wiggins kicks to Curry. And here's Wiseman. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. From deep. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
Yeah, I felt like they attacked, but with a purpose. They knew what they wanted to accomplish coming in.
The coaching staff has been happy with how well they've executed the game plan. They operated as a cohesive unit.
And the Clippers have possession. The Warriors making the shot. Back to Wall from deep. Wiseman with the rebound.
Yeah, that's a shame because I'm not sure the defense will let him get a shot that good again very soon.
Wasted no time on that one.
Nice timing on the pass from Green, finding the open guy with ease.
Clippers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Wall passes to George. MP against Wall. Over MP. All with it. He's coming off a 16-point game against Milwaukee.
And we have to mention his rebounding. It wasn't all about the offense. He battled his tail off down low.
Warriors leading by 3. Curry outside. Denied for the third time. He's 0 for 3. And pushing it up. Here's the Clippers. George, no good. Down low. Here's Wiseman. Close contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Personal foul.
Oh, fantastic job by Wiseman to just stick with it, not let the contact disrupt him. Totally focused on the rim.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And, of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s. Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, G.A. He really does put pressure on him.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Outside, George. Here's Leonard. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Nice work finding the open man by George. Plays like this prove he's a team player.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Now, here's MP. Averaging around 27.5 points a game, one of the best in the league.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here. Well, Jonathan Kuminga and Moses Moody, the first lottery pick teammates ever to play in the NBA Finals, RJ, in their rookie season.
Yeah, the Ducks' strength in numbers, it got bolstered by some of these up-and-comers. You had Jordan Poole, who was most improved candidate last year, and then eventually we'd love to see a lot from James Wiseman.
And they're brought in, these younger players, Richard, are brought in that great culture.
Oh, there is nothing like culture. We have talked about that culture can directly impact a player's trajectory for his entire career.
Give him a round of applause for your kid Clippers.
Here's Zubac. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Leonard against Wiggins. No one near Wall as he lets it go. Buries the long-range jumper. Wall's got 5 now.
Not lacking any confidence. When the ball hits Wall's hands, he is ready to let it fly.
The 3 from MP. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Wall, no luck. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Warriors. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, Teron Lou and I had a few minutes to share. He's looking to even the season series with a win tonight. He told me he knows his team can play better than they did the last time, and he thinks with the strong defense and shot blocking, they can make things difficult at that end of the floor. We'll see if they can impose their will tonight. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Obviously, they feel that's the strategy that will earn them the W.
And Kevin, when you're disruptive defensively, especially early on, that can help change the complexion of the rest of the game.
And that priority on defense establishes a team-first mentality. Guys have to work as a unit. It's a good mindset to get into early.
Here's Wiseman. The putback, it's good on the putback.
You just can't teach size and length, and Wiseman beats everyone to the ball for that second chance opportunity.
And so here are the Clippers. They trail by 6. Outside Leonard. Poked away. Just 5 on the clock. Puts it up from 15. That one misses. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. A 3-pointer. Wiggins. Here's Wiseman. And finished off by Wiseman.
Oh, that's a big man move by Wiseman. Roughing up the D with that emphatic finish.
MP against Wall. No good with the layup. Warriors leading by 8. Curry from deep 3-point land. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 4 assists now tonight. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
To the middle. With the fadeaway. A shot by Batum, no good.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Here's Wiggins, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Personal foul.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Richard, we're seeing a lot more back-to-backs now at this mid-portion of the season. What are those like to play in for a player?
Oh, they are fun because it's a mental challenge and it's a physical challenge more than anything on that one. But I love it. I am not opposed to back-to-backs because you know what? There were players that used to have to play them and fly on flights in the morning. Now we get to fly on private jets. So if they can do it, we can do it.
And you got to get your rest, though, between those games, don't you?
Yeah, you got to get your rest. You got to get your sleep, but do not eliminate the back-to-backs. I love it.
Clippers trail by 11. Plays it up and banks it in.
And it's really hard to knock George off his balance. He's just so long and strong. Nice take there.
MP against Jackson. On the wing, Thompson. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average. Powell finds George. Misses the three.
You know, some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Los Angeles has gone a meager 1 of 6 from three-point land since we got started tonight. Here's Powell. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Here's Morris. Zubac trying to break loose. Morris, no good.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Clippers trail by 11. And the foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that's his second foul committed with a lot of game left. Gotta be careful.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Robert Covington's checked in for Zubac. Mann subbed in for George. Then for the Warriors, Kevon Looney comes in for Wiseman. And Poole subbed in for Wiggins. Now here's Powell. Last time out he had 14 points. Shoots over Poole. Los Angeles with another miss.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Now the Clippers trading last season for Norman Powell. And as they say, Greg, the rich get richer.
Yeah, an excellent two-way player. Their wing depth becoming the envy of the league. And he's just coming into his prime. So he fits the timeline of this stuff. Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both.
Substitution on the court.
And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Leonard kicks to George. Back to Leonard. Pass to Batum. Pass to Wall. Rocket 6. Puts the move on. Wiseman with the rebound. Wiseman's got his 8th rebound here tonight. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. The post pairing, Batum and Zubac. And it's Wall in at the 1 spot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers.
Shooting for Golden State.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Warriors. Free throw good, MP.
And since 1999, the Clippers and Lakers have shared their downtown LA arena. The only NBA teams to split a venue, but that's going to change soon.
Ball's shot is good.
Inside, outside, it doesn't matter. Like how Wall attacks and looks to score when the opportunity presents itself.
They get a hand on it, and so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. The Clippers broke ground on their new arena, set to open in Inglewood in 2024. I've seen the footprint. You fly right into LAX, and you see it every time. It's going to be beautiful.
And that'll be huge for the Clips. They're trying to create their own identity in Southern California. Having a venue just for the Clippers will help.
For the Clippers organization, GA, what do you think the goal is?
Well, it's clear to me, Kevin, get to the NBA Finals. The Clippers have never made it there. And I think a trip to the Finals is within reach of this group. They just need to stay healthy.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off. The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Hey, Richard, last season, Spurs coach Greg Popovich moved into first all-time in career coaching wins. And you played for him. You know him well. Any memories or thoughts about playing for Popovich?
First, let me say congratulations to Greg Popovich, because he is the type of coach and person you want to be the face of this league. You want him to be the face of the coaching ranks, because he is so humble. He is so demanding, and you know what? He knows how to host a pretty good meal, too.
And you were a part of many of those, correct?
Oh, yeah, a lot of those meals. And look, we'll talk about the coaching a little later, but he knows how to do a really good meal.
All with it. Wiseman picks him up. Leonard, no luck.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there. His play just keeps getting better, clearly building on the foundation of that strong first quarter.
Wall passes to George. Back to Wall. Now the dish to Batum. George against Curry. Kicks it out to Leonard. That ball's nice speed that time from George. Leonard's got 5 points so far.
And in college, Leonard was a 25% shooter from three. Boy, how times have changed.
Curry dishes to Green. And the rejection by Zubats. And finished off by Wiseman. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Outside, George. Back to Wall from past the arc. The shot, no good. The Warriors go the other way with it. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
Well, it's easy to score when you're facing very little resistance. That's why their offense looked so good in that one.
It just seems like the defense wasn't interested. They got away with one.
That was the 2K drive, as that move deserved another look.
Yeah, and even up big, still playing the right way, keeping that aggressive nature and attacking the rim. And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Wizards had some terrific plays. He had 13 points and did a sound job getting the ball to his teammates as well. Another outstanding outing, something that's become more and more commonplace for him. Bring it back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. You know, GA, you wonder how much of that performance can carry over into this one.
You never really know what will happen game to game, but I sure wouldn't bet against him.
And his teammates shouldn't be relying on him to do that either. They need him to be ready to step it up.
Leonard kicks to Wall. Passes to Zubats. Knocked away. Zubats against Wiggins. Kicks it out to MP. They get it back. Wiseman. It's good again, and the next one 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
And his ability to efficiently score, that's really helped him out in this one, putting them ahead on the scoreboard.
Wall passes to Leonard. Zubats trying to break loose. They grab their own miss. A shot by Batum, no good. And so Green will bring it up for the Warriors. MP, no good. Los Angeles has gotten into trouble with the 3-ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Scooped up. Zubats. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to get a 3-point play.
Those are some hustle points. Really bonus points when you put in a miss.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Zubats, no good on the free throw. Golden State's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. And the foul called on MP. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
Here's George. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out. George has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And that's a staple of George's offensive game. His mid-range J continues to just torch defenses night in and night out. That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Curry is inside. Defended by George. MP, good.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
Outside, George. Wall against MP. Wall passes to George. Down it goes. That's 4 made from the field. He's 4 of 8.
He's looking much more confident here in the second quarter as far as his scoring goes.
Wiggins outside. And a deep three from Curry. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Wiggins has got his 5th assist in this one. And here's Wall outside. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck with deep here. It's just not his night. And just a much better job of attacking and getting to the line here in the second quarter. Didn't have a single attempt in the first.
For the Clippers, Marcus Morris is checked in for Batum. Norman Powell comes in for Kawhi Leonard. And Reggie Jackson subbed in for John Wall. Then for the Warriors, Looney's checked in for Wiseman. Iguodala comes in for Green. And Poole subbed in for Stephen Curry.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Los Angeles shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Yeah, pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
He hits one and misses one, each at the line. Golden State's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. And Poole gets it to go.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
George with the bounce pass. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Iguodala against Morris. Clock at 4. The 19-foot shot. Jackson misses.
That is not a bad decision to pull it from there. It was just a little bit off with the execution.
Iguodala no good. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%, but they've continued to let him fly. Here's Jackson. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
You cannot play worse offensively, although he's trying. And he hasn't made one shot yet. I feel for him.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
Zubats in the post. Looney on him. Morris trying to free himself up. Jackson misses. Golden State's gone for the three-pointers 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. George against Wiggins. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on George.
Being the aggressor there and getting rewarded for it. Love watching Wiggins get inside and draw the call.
Free throw good, Wiggins. Robert Covington's checked in for the Clippers. Mann comes in for George. So it's the Golden State Warriors with a major 39-point lead here at the end of the quarter.
41. The Warriors 80. Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Clippers Youth Dance Team. Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Clippers.
And we resume our Valentine's Day broadcast. Glad to have you with us. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. We'll see Wiggins and Green playing the forward spots. Stephen Curry's out there with MP. And it's Wiseman in at the 5, down low. And so it's Wall with it, bringing it up for the Clippers. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them. Shoots from 14. Here's Zubats. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. The 3 from MP. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 3 assists tonight.
Well, Draymond has a special talent for setting guys up, especially for his position.
The pass to Zubats. To the inside. Wall. Good on the bucket. Wall's got 11.
And a strong guard. Wall takes the hit and still can convert.
Curry kicks to Wiggins. Just over 1.5 minutes played here in the third. Leonard looking over the floor. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Leonard's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And inside, Kawhi can be such a force, able to power his way to the shot.
Here's Curry. The Clippers grab the miss. Zubats has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And George, here we go. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
And this is George at his best, taking it at the defense, playing downhill.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And they might be down big, but you love the mentality he has to go at defenders and just keep attacking. And after not playing for a season, Jared Paul back in action. Bought out by the Rockets, and he signs with the Clippers. If he can get back to where he was, that's a huge win for the Clippers. Could serve as a deadly 3rd option for L.A.
From deep, Wall. Draymond Green pulls it in. Green's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
If they want to come back, he needs to be better.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. George up top, guarded by Kerr. from 11 feet away. Another one falls for the Clippers.
Not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
And they get it back. Here's Wiseman. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot. Wiseman's got 16 points.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by the Clippers.
Outside, Wall. Pass to George. Up pass to Wall. And the slam dunk by Wall.
The insane athleticism. Wall really lets it all hang out when he rises up for the alley-oop.
Curry dishes to MP. Back to Curry. Golden State moving the ball around. Wiggins outside. Driving the lane. And the rejection by Zubats. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Zubats. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
MP, that's for two. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Zubats has got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Poke loose. Lets it go from 14. And that one drops. And that's 15 points for John Wall.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Wiggins against Leonard. Curry looking around. Over Wall. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out. 10 points for him.
My goodness, what a move there to lose the defender. Got him on his heels, and then he made it look easy from there on in.
On the wing, George. Covered by MP. And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant one foul.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant one there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on him.
Greg, I agree. He'd better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here. And he makes the first. And both free throws good for Paul George. And the Warriors making a change here. Iguodala's checked in. And here are the Clippers now. Wall, no luck.
I don't know if he got in his own head there or what, because the defense can't really take credit for that miss.
Wiggins finds MP. Iguodala right side. Wiggins outside. Right side Curry. Fires the three. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for three.
First team foul.
Well, we might as well count those free throw shots. Curry is automatic at the line.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Warriors? He hits the second from the line. And he makes all three.
And some consider Curry to be the greatest shooter of all time. And by some, I mean all. And he is capable of getting hot in a hurry.
Wall looking it over. To the middle. Here's George. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. George has got 10 points here in the second half. Curry passes to MP. No good from outside.
Okay, let's just say it. This has been an ugly quarter for him. Not quite a break a mirror ugly, but it's getting there.
Nobody near George. That three off the mark. Golden State's gotten 1 of 6 3-pointers to drop since coming out.